All right, Shannon, Angelina, first of all, how y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right. So Shannon, you're gonna start off the season against an old foe. I would honestly argue that sort of a rehash of the Shannon Doherty origin story, in a way, from that walk off. What's it like to be able to go up against Georgia again?
It's awesome. I'm super excited. They're a good team, Power 5 team, so it's exciting to start the year off playing a school as known and as talented as them. And, I think there's a lot of hype surrounding the game, and that's always good for us in the program. And I'm just excited to see everything and all the hard work we've put in the past couple months, see it come and shine.
I was talking with Ashley earlier, and she mentioned that there's only one of you guys that it runs out of eligibility after this season. What's it like to have this core group that is going to have the opportunity to stick around for each other, not just for this season, but also the next season for your first in the Big 12?
It's good to know that, of course, but we're focused on this season and what's in front of us, and like you said, we do have one player that runs out of eligibility, so we're playing for her, and we're playing, to make this the most of this season, and we'll worry about next year when that time comes.
So Angelina, you ended up, Gianna and Kamo really were the inning eaters last season. We got a chance to see you a little bit, but what did you learn from watching Gianna and Kamo last year that you want to take with you this time?
I learned a lot about their dominance, and I really admired just the way they present themselves on the mound. So a lot about the mental side of the game and the way they approach games and certain teams and everything. So they definitely taught me a lot.
How would you say how would you say you've grown over the course of this offseason?
My spin has improved a tremendous amount. I would say I feel a lot more confident in my ability and execution, but I think a lot of that comes from our preparation and practice, and just learning from Coach Bear, our other pitchers, and throwing against hitters in our team.
Shannon, you have a brand new hitting coach and Coach Salling this season. What's it been like working with her?
Oh, it's been awesome. Coach Jen is like a human softball encyclopedia book. She's just one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever been around, and I think that's super helpful for not only my game but our program team. And she loves us like there is no tomorrow, and that's just such a great feeling to have coaches that will just empower you and like their life depends on it, and it's motivating, and it's an amazing feeling, and I think that you're going to see an offense that absolutely shines through her.
We also, of course, have the new grad assistant with Coach Sale, who, of course, took the field against you last year in the Super Regional. What's it like to be working with her now?
Well, Angie works with her more than I do, so she can probably
it was a question for both.
Speak to it more, yeah, but I think that Shannon's great, and she has experiences that most of us don't have, so to be able to learn from her and understand what it takes to get to that level, I think is super important for this program and for us leaders.
Yeah, definitely her experience and her knowledge. She's been a great asset to us in the bullpen, and just our relationship with her has been pretty incredible. But she's had a lot to teach us, and we've had a lot to learn from her just because of her experiences and what she knows.
Well, what would you say is the biggest difference between Team 22 and Team 21?
Our culture is our staple here at UCF, and so I don't think there's much of a difference. I think that this team is still learning about that culture and, bonding together, and that's just going to continue to get stronger and stronger as the year goes on. But that was the same thing that happened last year with Team 21. I would say the difference is that we're probably a little younger, a little less experienced this year, but our talent is through the roof. So I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Yeah, definitely a lot of talent here in Team 22, but like Shannon said, our culture is always our foundation, and that's always going to be the same. So,
what would you say? What's the biggest thing you want to see this team do this season? How do you want to see Team 22 grow from now until the end of the season?
I just want to see this team keep growing together. I mean, we've done an amazing job of bringing all these different personalities we have and clicking and coming together as one unit. And I just want to see us continue to build and grow in that, and grow in ourselves and grow in our unique personalities and use all that to our advantage. our coaches do an amazing job of empowering us every day and exuding our culture and our core values so that we can follow that. And I'm just excited to see us continue to grow and just continue to learn each other and learn the game and become better softball players and better people.
Yeah, I'm excited for us to be on the field together and just really play as one unit. I think we've done a good job of growing together, but I want to see that continue on throughout the season consistently. And
Describe the pitching staff there. Y'all are tight. You were tight last year. That's been the tone that's been set since you've been here, as you've seen with Aaliyah, G came out. So describe your all pitching staff there as far as how you all get along, because you all complement each other.
yes, we definitely work very closely, and I think the cool thing about our pitching staff is that we always know a lot about each other, what we're working on, and so I think we push each other in that way, and just that helps us staying connected too. So
What drives the both of you? Like, who or what drives the both of you to play this sport?
First and foremost, my faith. I'm just so blessed to be in the position I am and have the talent that I do, and the glory goes to God every day and every time I step on the field. And then second, I'd probably just say my family, and that's like my first family, and then my second family, which is these girls and my coaching staff. And I just think that being around people that love you and love the game as much as these people do is just motivating.
One more question.
What?
definitely my parents and my family. They've made a lot of sacrifices for me growing up in softball, so just giving back to them in every way that I can.
All right. So what do you want to see from yourselves out of this season? How do you want yourselves to grow from this season?
I want to see myself continue to grow as a leader and a person, a softball player, and I just want to do that consistently. That's kind of been my theme this year, is I want to be consistent, a consistent leader, a consistent hitter, a consistent defender, a consistent teammate, a consistent friend. I just think that's the next step for me, and that's what's going to bring me and my game to the next level.
I really want to be a good teammate this year, and I also want to be reliable. Just a reliable leader and someone that my teammates can trust on the field.
Awesome. Thanks, ladies. Good
Yeah,
luck.
no problem.